But why we decided to create a line based on hyaluronic acid? Because, as you know, cosmeceutical concept, for me, from my point of view, is the future of cosmetics. So as you know, cosmeceutical products are in between regular cosmetics and medical treatments. They are just located in the border. It means that we just work with the higher concentration of active ingredients, and we really accurate the selection of the raw materials. So to be cosmeceutical, to be considered as a cosmeceutical treatment, we need to use some specific raw materials which are considered as a cosmeceutical concept. Let's go to introduce the concept of the new range, the concept of this new HA50X. So the name, as I told you, comes from the combination of two acronyms. One is the hyaluronic acid, which is the main active ingredient, and the second part of the name comes from the kind of hyaluronic that we use, which is more effective because it has a high capacity, it has the ability to capture 50 times more water than any other. We will see later on why it's so important to this ability to take the water. It is very important to bear in mind the following. So, as you know, in the market you can find different kinds of hyaluronic acid. So the main difference is the weight of the molecule of this hyaluronic acid. So you can find different molecular weights, a low one and a lower molecular weight and a high molecular weight. So sometimes we think that the more effective is the one with the low molecular weight. And it's not really true, because each one has its own ability to provide some effects on the skin. It's true that the small one can penetrate easily in our skin, and it can interact with our own hyaluronic acid, stimulating some effects that we will see later on. But the other one, the big one, can remain on the surface of the skin, and it also makes a lot of benefits to our skin. So both are effective, both are interesting, and also the second point is the ability to capture water. Why it's so interesting? Because as you know, when our skin gets mature, one of the so we lose water every day. It's a normal process. We lose water to keep our temperature. We lose water to keep the humidity of our skin. But when our skin is mature, when the aging process is going. So our skin is massaged, the temperature is enough. And this hyaluronic acid, the big molecular weight of this hyaluronic acid, help us to keep the water, to keep the normal amount of water of our skin. What is hyaluronic acid? As you know, it's one of the main components of our skin. It's a polysaccharide, which takes part on the structural composition of our skin. So we have hyaluronic acid in a natural way in our body. When our body is in the process of aging, we start to lose this hyaluronic acid, and also the one we synthesize is the quality is worse. So that's why it's so important to provide some external hyaluronic acid in order it is not only on the skin. So you can find hyaluronic acid in some other parts of our body. Actually, we are going to pay attention on the ones of our skin because it's our area. But as you know, we can find also hyaluronic acid in some other parts. So what we want to make is to preserve, to keep the proper amount of hyaluronic acid in our body. That's why this line belongs to cosmeceutical company, because we are not going to use the hyaluronic acid as a plain moisturizer active ingredient, because everyone, when we think about hyaluronic acid, we think about moisturizing, right? And right or not? Because we know that hyaluronic acid is a very interesting moisturizing active ingredient. But the properties from hyaluronic acid goes further than the moisturizing. So it's moisturizing, we already have a Hyaluronic, which is a very interesting range. It works really nice on moisturizing. So we don't need another moisturizing range. That's why this range is not considered as a moisturizing range. I want to make this point very clear, because it's the first question when we start to talk about hyaluronic. Everyone thinks about moisturizing, but it's not for moisturizing. Of course, we have some moisturizing properties in this range. So when you use this product, you will moisturize the skin, but the main purpose to select to choose hyaluronic acid on this range is not for moisturizing, because it's something more complete than moisturizing. So, properties. As I told you, the main property of hyaluronic acid is the ability to retain water, but we are going to improve the texture of the skin, because playing with these two sizes of hyaluronic acid, what we get is a plumping effect. We are going to densify the pieces of our skin. And this is the most important point of this range. That's why this range is considered as an anti-aging range, because we are going to refill the skin inside, thanks to the effect of this hyaluronic acid. On the other side, of course, we will have a moisturizing effect, but it's not the most important point for us. This range really match with our glycosystem range, because when you are under a regenerating program, as glycosystem is, it's really necessary to provide something to recover the skin after using some chemical peelings, and this is the perfect match for the glycosystem range. So I told you, because sometimes we don't know how to combine treatments, and the perfect combination is starting with glycosystem, and then you can follow with this range. As you will see, it's not a huge range. It's a short range. It comes with a professional treatment, a complete professional treatment. You will see it later on, because I will make the practice. I will need a model, so you can start to think about if you want to be my model or not. And it also comes, of course, with retail products.
Me.
I'm sure that you will love it. You want to be my model?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So one of the most interesting points of this range is this line, this treatment is suitable for all skin types. I don't care if it's young or mature, if it's sensitive or not, if it's dry or not, if it's aged or not, if you have pigmentation or not. I don't care, because this line is suitable for all skin types. Okay, it's very gentle. We don't need to pay attention about the sensibility of the skin, about how it reacts, about if it's reactive or not, because it's really gentle. And you will see results from the very beginning, which is also the other characteristic of cosmeceutical treatments. So we need to see something from the very beginning. Well, it's nice to see something every time. In every treatment, it's nice to see the results, but in this range, you will see that there is a big improvement on the skin. I highly recommend you to take pictures when you make this treatment, to take pictures before and after, in order to compare the results of the treatment, because you cannot believe how it improves the texture of the skin. It really refills the holes, the wrinkles, the pores. So it's a very nice treatment. Talking about the effect, how it works in our skin. So as you can see, it stimulates the production of collagen, which is the main protein of our skin. It is acid, the size of these small molecules from hyaluronic acid allow them to penetrate using the small holes in our skin, okay? And they can reach the tissues. Once they reach the tissue, when it's in contact with water, they make the same effect from the one on the external part of our skin. They increase the weight, so it means that it refills the skin, but inside. So, for instance, if we have a wrinkle is like a hole in our skin, right? It's like a broken structure, right? So, if we use something with hyaluronic, we create a volume on the base of the wrinkle. So, when this small molecular weight of hyaluronic acid is in contact with water, it increases the size, but once it's inside of the skin, it increases the size, and what happened? We refill the skin. So that's why it's also an anti-aging range, because it helps to recover the texture of the internal structure of our skin. It also works as a moisturizer, but the main effect of the small one is to refill the skin. You see? The first one remains. The big one remains on the skin surface, cannot penetrate because it's too big. It's like proteins from collagen, they cannot penetrate. Okay, they remain on the surface of the skin, they increase the size and they provide the natural protection. And the small one can penetrate, and when it's inside, they increase the size and they provide the refilling. So, let's talk about the products. One of the characteristics of cosmeceutical products is all of them are special in, how to say, all of them, they have something special that makes them different from the other products on the market. So, even if you are using a mask, if it's cosmeceutical, you will find something special on this mask. For me, this is very important because, you know, we have a lot of choices on the market. A lot of moisturizing, anti-aging, anti-wrinkles, brightening, many options. So why we decide to use one or the other one with these so many choices? Because the product we chose, it has something special, and you will find these characteristics on hyaluronic acid range, because every product has something special that make to follow them instead of the other. Okay, one is the packaging, maybe it's the packaging, maybe it's the way to apply it, maybe it's the concept of the product. Sometimes we think that a cleanser must be used as a cleanser, or a peeling must be used as a peeling, and maybe in this range we will find some other ways to use a product that we know how to use it. Let's going to start with the first one. So this is the peeling of the range. This range comes with a special peeling, and it's a special because it's not a plain peeling. It's not a regular peeling. So it's a peeling, but it works as a mask at the same time. This is really useful because you have two in one. So it can work as a peeling, it can work as a mask, or you can switch the effect depending on how to use it. So about the composition, it's a physical peeling, so it means that it comes with some small particles from perlite. These particles are very gentle, so we also use perlite in our body peeling from body care. But of course, we are playing with some different sizes to be sure that it's safe for the skin phase. On the other side, it also comes with kaolin. As you know, kaolin is a white clay which has a high ability to take out the toxins from the skin. So it's a very effective detoxifying active ingredient. When you use something with kaolin, what you get is a clean skin. How to use it? So it's very interesting because in the beginning of the use, you use it as a peeling. It means that you apply it, and then you make some circular movements to remove dead cells. Then, after a while, once the exfoliating, the mechanical exfoliation is already done, we leave it in contact with the skin as a mask. In this exposition, during this exposition time, this mask peeling, or this peeling mask, will remove impurities, even blackheads, even some dead cells on the surface of the skin, and it leaves the skin really calm down. Sometimes after a mechanical exfoliation, we have a really nice skin because it's very soft, it's very bright, the texture is amazing, but the skin is a little bit red or a little bit sensitive because this is a mechanical exfoliation. Actually, an exfoliation is a kind of soft aggression for the skin. But with this peeling, we really minimize this effect because the exposition time after the exfoliation leaves the skin really calm down. So you cannot see sensitive or redness skin or red skin after this exfoliation. You will see how to use it. It doesn't take so much time, so it's a really quick exfoliation, but it really provides a very nice skin in a very short time. So you don't need to spend 10 or 15 minutes with the exfoliation. Just 5 minutes, it's good enough to get the results. It's, as I told you, it's very gentle, so it's suitable for all skin types. Even the sensitive ones can use this exfoliation. And it comes in 2 sizes. So it's available for the professional use, which comes on the pack, and also is available on the retail size. Okay? You will see how it works. Then we have the Hyaluronic cream, pollution neutralizer. So in this cream, I told you. So we go. We don't want to promote this range as a moisturizing range because it's much more complete than this concept. So it goes further than the moisturizing, and with the daily cream, we also neutralize the damaging related with the pollution of the environment. As you know, unfortunately, so we are not living on a clear environment. It's not clean at all, and we need to protect our skin because the last studies show that the pollution is also one of the main reasons to boost the aging process. So we want to neutralize the effect from pollution. The active ingredient in charge of this effect is C-mover. So, as I told you, it makes the skin stronger in order to be able to fight against the pollution of our skin. It reduces the inflammation, it reduces the stress on our skin as well. And if our skin is not inflamed and if it's not stressed by the pollution, we can keep our skin in good conditions for longer time, of course. And also it comes with hyaluronic acid, combining the both sizes of the active ingredients in order to plump and hydrate the skin. I will show you the texture later on. Okay, you will see that it's suitable for all skin types. Maybe for acne is not the best choice, but from my opinion, when you have someone with acne, it's better to go directly to the specific treatment to treat the acne. Then we can go to other treatments, but on the very beginning, we need to fix the problem related to acne. So I think it's not suitable for acne problems, but for the other skin types, it's really suitable. You will see that it provides a really comfortable feeling. So in this slide, you can see how the pollution, how it affects on our skin. The main problem is the inflammation related with the pollution. So maybe you are familiar. Every time we have more customers with sensitive skin, with eczema, with itching, with redness, with some problems related with with a not very strong skin. Sometimes these problems are related with the pollution, because we are affected by pollution every day. So that's why it's so important to provide something to make our skin stronger. Maybe we are lucky and we are not in the most problematic areas. Maybe the problem becomes worse in countries as China or India or this kind. Here our environment it's clean compared with there, but even being clean, there is also a pollution. So what's the problem with pollution? The particles are very small, and they can penetrate easily between the pores of our skin, and also they can penetrate using the holes on the pores of our skin. And then when these particles reach the tissues, they inflame the tissues and they affect the DNA of our cells. So then when these cells make the division, the DNA is affected, and it's a problem which we need to stop this problem. And what this cream makes is to protect the skin from the oxidative stress, the inflammation, and it means that we can keep the integrity of our collagen, the integrity of our hyaluronic acid as well, and the integrity of the main structures of our skin. So then we have the serum. I think the serum is one of the most spectacular products of this range. Because of the packaging, it comes with a very nice packaging. Let me check if I have it here. So it imitates like a sherry. Actually,
you have it,
point,
you have it right there.
Okay. Thanks a lot. As you can see, it comes with the packaging imitates a sherry, so it works. It's very easy to take it out. So we just need to press the bottle here, this bottle, and the product goes outside. Sorry. And about the composition, the most interesting point of this serum, it comes with a very high concentration on hyaluronic acid. It combines the both sizes of hyaluronic acid, and it's just hyaluronic acid. So it's pure hyaluronic acid on a very high concentration. So this is suitable for all skin types, even the sensitive ones, and you can use it even around the eye area in order to refill this effect. When you use it, what you feel is a really deep moisturized skin. You feel comfortable, you feel elastic, and you feel really moisturized. So it works as a kind of moisturizing cure for the skin. Every time we need our skin uncomfortable, every time we feel our skin tight or not elastic, when you use this serum after a while, it helps to recover the elasticity of our skin.
So you use it before the cream?
Yeah, as a regular serum. And the most interesting point is you can combine it with your regular cosmetic routine. I mean, if you are using, just inventing, Skin Restore, you can introduce the serum, for instance, for winter time when we feel our skin a little bit uncomfortable. You can introduce the serum as a moisturizing cure. You use one bottle and then you can stop or you can follow.
And it's used before the cream, so I put the serum and
Always
after I use
before
the
the
cream.
Yeah, always before the cream. If you use SPF, you can also is a good choice to combine a really concentrated serum, because sometimes when we use SPF, the problem is we don't feel our skin clean, because when you use SPF, you must use first your moisturizing, then the SPF, and if you have to use the serum, it's like so many steps, right? But with this serum, which is really concentrated, if you use your SPF, you are not gonna miss your treatment, because it really provides a deep treatment. So you can use it, you can promote it as a shock, as a moisturizing cure for the skin, or you can promote it as a complement to your cosmetic routine. So it works on both ways. Can be used on twice a day, in the morning or at night time, or can be used just once. And it's allowed, it's also suitable for the eye area because it's just moisturized. It's just the hyaluronic acid. There's no any aggressive active ingredient on its formulation. So hyaluronic acid is suitable for all over our face, so even the eye area. And it's a good base before makeup. If we want to make a special makeup, this is a really good base because it's oil-free, of course, because it's just hyaluronic acid. It provides a comfortable feeling, it provides moisturizing, but it doesn't make our skin shiny after a while. So it's a really good base. And the packaging, you see, it's so nice. Sorry?
How many milliliters?
Yeah, 15. Maybe it sounds too small, but we don't need a very high amount. So you don't need to use the regular amount compared with other serums. You need to use less. And the texture is really watery, so you can spread it easily. So it just, with maximum 2 pumps, you can cover face and neck. So you don't need to use a really big amount. Okay. So as I told you, it combines both sizes of hyaluronic acid. Helps to provide a really deep moisturizing cure for our skin. Can be used as a shock treatment for 1 month, for 1 month and a half, or can be used every day. So there's no problem. It's not like vitamin C anymore. So you don't need to rest. You can use it when you feel your skin really uncomfortable because it's dehydrated, or you can use it every day if you feel comfortable with the serum. There's no problem to use it for a long time. And then we have my favorite product. This is my favorite one. I cannot be objective with this because I participate in the selection of the products always, but in this case I feel really close to this mask. Actually, it's a new concept of mask because when we think about the use of mask, we always think about something to use for a short period of time. It means between 5 to 15 minutes, and then we need to rinse off, and then we follow with a cream or whatever, right? So this is a new concept of mask. This is a sleeping mask. It means that it must be used at night time, and we must sleep with the mask. So it uses the natural, how to say, it uses the natural resources of our skin. As you know, our skin regenerates by itself at night time, right? So this mask uses this natural resource to regenerate our skin. So it means that it can penetrate deeply than some other kinds of masks. Because of the texture, because it's very, very light, when you use it, it's nice to show them the texture because it's something, it's like a gel mask, but it's thick at the same time.
Da, vreau. Hai la
Very, very nice.
Yeah, the smell, wow.
Mai
The
mult,
smell
mai
is
mult.
just amazing, just amazing. So, well, you can see because it's transparent, so you cannot see anything. You will see that it's a gel mask.
Nu se poate să trec prin sală, așa că o
Lasă,
să vă
dragă.
dați noastră, că n-am cum să mă dau.
Ce tare!
When you touch the texture, you feel like a soft gel. Actually, is a little bit watery inside, but if you keep doing massage, at the end it's a little bit creamy. So the texture is very, very special. How to use it? So at night time, after your cleansing routine, you use the mask and you go to sleep. Of course, you must put the mask a little bit before go to sleep. Otherwise, the pillow will take profit from the hyaluronic acid. So we have to wait for 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and then we can go to sleep. All skin, even the eye area, even the lips. Yeah, even the lips. Because the composition is mainly hyaluronic acid, which is suitable for even the sensitive areas. You can use it like this, as a sleeping mask, And of course, you can use it as a regular mask. It means after an exfoliation, you use it for 5 to 15 minutes and then you can rinse off. But it's better if you use it as a sleeping mask. What you get when you use it as a sleeping mask is during the night we increase moisturizing, we use the natural resources of our skin, okay, to regenerate our skin during the night time. And when we wake up in the morning, our skin looks really amazing. Really amazing means moisturize it, calm down, refill it.
Younger.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. You feel your skin more elastic. You feel your skin plumped because the hyaluronic acid is going to refill the external surface of our
So you go
skin.
to sleep at 40 and you wake up at 30.
Yeah. You must advise your husband, otherwise he can feel. Who is this lady? I'm just joking. So, I mean.
And he's going to be very scared.
So if you want to make a shock treatment, you can use it every night.
And then put the serum before or?
No need. You can use it, but no need, because the mask comes with a high concentration of hyaluronic acid. So no need, but if you want to do it, you can. So we can make a shock moisturizing cure using the sleeping mask every night before go to sleep, or you can use it once a week as a regular mask, but just leaving the whole night. And in the morning, you clean your face as you use, and then you can follow with your cosmetic routine. Okay? I don't know if you are feeling the refreshing. The texture, as I told you, if you make like this, at the end it penetrates. So it disappears. But if you want to use it as a mask, it's better to use not really thick layer, but a little bit, because how it works? It creates like how to say? It creates like humid environment around the skin. Do you know when you have a shower and you go out of the shower immediately without removing the excess of water with the towel? You feel cold, right? So it makes this effect. It creates a humidity on the surface of the skin, and this humidity helps to reduce the natural temperature of our skin. So there's no any menthol or camphor or anything considered as aggressive, refreshing active ingredient, but you feel cold. You feel cold because this humidity helps to reduce the temperature of the skin. But to feel that, we need to use not very thick, but a little bit. If you just spread it on the skin, you lose this refreshing effect. Okay? But you see, if you spread it and you make a little bit of massage, it works as a normal gel cream. Okay? It's very interesting. It's a very interesting concept because it's another way to use a mask. Sometimes we feel lazy. It's like this. All of us, sometimes, even if we love to take care of our skin, sometimes we feel lazy. And when it's time to use a mask, we think, okay, now I have to use the mask, I have to stay like this, I have to wait for a while, and then I have to remove it afterwards. It takes time, and sometimes we feel lazy about that. This one, it's as a cream, so no need to wait, because you are the exposition time is your sleeping time, and then no need to rinse off. You will clean your skin in the morning as you used to do it. So you don't feel lazy to use this sleeping mask because you don't need to make something special to use it. Just go to sleep and the mask works by itself. Okay? So this mask is also special because it comes in a promotional. It comes with this promotional box. What is inside? So let me take it out. It comes with a beauty gadget. It's you see, this is a beauty tool. Okay. Actually, what it makes is an ionization. on the skin, a very basic, a simple one. You can use it, it comes with a mask, but you can use it with whatever you want. If the base can be ionizated, I mean, if the base of the product is water-based, you can use it with serums, with creams, with whatever you want. And it works very easy. So as you can see, in this part there is like a metallic part. It closes the circuit. So we have to put our fingertip in this metallic part and then just use it with our sleeping mask, with our serum, with our cream, with whatever we want to increase the penetration of the product. Because it uses the galvanic current in order to improve this penetration. Okay? As you can see, there is two positions. Okay? The positive one can be used with your cleanser. When you use your cleanser, never mind if it's milk or gel or foam, whatever, when you use your cleansing product, you can use it at the same time. How it works? So it helps to take out the impurities from our skin using the positive pole of the current. Then we rinse off and we follow with our treatment. When we want to increase the penetration, we have to use the negative position of the tool, the beauty gadget. Okay? So if we want to take out, it's the positive position. If we want to improve the penetration, it's the negative position. Actually, it's playing with the currents in order to improve the effect of the treatment. In this case, it's the mask, but remember that you can use it with whatever you want. On the other side, it makes a kind of vibration. This vibration has two purposes. First is to indicate that the machine is working, okay? Because otherwise you cannot feel nothing. So you cannot feel the current pushing the particles inside of your skin. You cannot feel this effect. But the vibration let you know that the machine is working. This is one purpose of the vibration. And on the other side, this small vibration helps to stimulate blood circulation on the surface of the skin. So it helps to improve the oxygenation of the skin. It improves the natural breathing of our cells, and it also improves the penetration combined with the currents. Okay. This is a This is a promotional box, so it's limited. So it will come like this for a short time, and then when it's sold out, so it will be discontinued. But I think it's something very interesting, especially for the eye area. If you have chance, you must try it around the eyes because it really helps to improve eye darkness and also helps to reduce the inflammation. Because the vibration also helps to make your eyes looks relaxed after the use of this special machine. As you can see, it's really handy, so you can put even in your bag, so really easy to use. Do you have questions? No? Everything is clear? Yeah. It comes with the same kind of battery than watches. Yeah, it you see on the bottom of the tool, of the beauty tool, there is like a plastic, you see? So when you use it as the first time, you must take out the plastic and then just select the position you want and use it directly. When we finish, it's very important to clean it. Yeah, otherwise we can damage the metallic part, and it will affect to the current. Okay? But no need to take care a lot. Just use a towel, a wet towel, to remove the excess of product, and that's all. Okay? So, what's inside? What's inside of this sleeping mask? So, as I told you, it comes with hyaluronic acid, with a high concentration of both kinds of hyaluronic acid in order to plump and hydrate the skin. And it also comes with strange name. Okay, it's polysaccharide. Every time we use polysaccharide, we ensure a very high moisturizing effect on the skin. It is obtained through a bacterial fermentation. Okay, doesn't sound very nice, but it works on the skin, believe me. And what it makes is it's a better communication between cells, so it ensures a proper work of our epidermal system. It reduces the inflammation because of the refreshing effect of the mask, and also because of the anti-inflammatory activity due to this active ingredient. And on the other side, it improves the production of endorphins by the cells, so it increases
Happiness.
happiness, and especially at night time is very important because it also provides a better rest. Yeah, we sleep better when we segregate endorphins.
So we wake up young and happy.
Yeah.
I think this next year will be our best-selling product. What do you think?
I think so. Actually,
it looks very interesting.
looks super interesting, and I really recommend you. I highly recommend you to combine this mask with the charcoal mask. The effect is just amazing. So before go to sleep, you use the charcoal mask, and then afterwards you use the sleeping mask and you go to sleep. I know it's a little bit more work, but it really provides an amazing results on the skin.
Can you explain a little bit? Because
Yeah, I can.
it's new also, and
Yeah, it's also new. It's also a new product. Actually, this is a new concept of mask, and also the charcoal mask is a new concept of mask. Why? Because when we talk about mask, we think about a product which is going to provide something, right? It's going to provide moisturizing, it's going to provide elasticity, it's going to provide some nourishing active ingredients or some effect on the skin. This mask, it's not gonna provide anything. The base of this mask, it's a cleansing process. I mean, how it works? It removes something from the skin. It removes toxins, it removes bad things from the skin. It doesn't provide anything, it just removes. That's why these two masks is the perfect match. They work really in synergy because first we use the charcoal in order to remove toxins and to provide the deeply cleansing effect, and then we use the sleeping mask in order to provide deep moisturizing and in order to provide, this anti-inflammatory effect, relaxing effect, all these properties from this mask. And if you use first the charcoal mask, it boosts the results from the sleeping mask. Why? Because the skin is free of toxins. The skin is really clean and it's really prepared to absorb the active ingredients from the sleeping mask. Actually, charcoal, it's a very interesting active ingredient. Actually, cosmetic market is like it's like the fashion market. Sometimes we have trends, right? And now the charcoal is a trend. Why? Because it's a material, it's an active ingredient which can absorb a big amount of toxins. It can increase the size of the molecule from charcoal, and it can remove all the bad things on our skin. The environment also leaves us a lot of toxins. The internal process of our body provides toxins to our skin, and on the other side, also the environment provides toxins. So it also boosts the inflammation, it also boosts the stress of our skin. In this sense, this mask is really useful because it helps us to clean on a safe way, but very deep. And maybe the effect is not like when you use some other kind of mask. For instance, if you use the mask soap, Are you familiar with our mask sound? The big one? No? Well, any kind of mask. Any kind of mask. When you use a mask, you feel your skin nice. You feel your skin supplied, right? Moisturized, elastic. This kind of comfortable feeling related with the use of mask. When you use this one, maybe you miss this effect because you must understand that the main purpose of this mask is not to provide something. It's to take out the bad things from our skin. That's why, from my point of view, these both are the perfect match. Because first, we clean the skin, and afterwards, we provide something to the skin.
Ambele sunt în varianta de retail. Adică există și varianta mare, dar și varianta de retail, ceea ce e important să vinzi clienții acasă cu o mască. Până acum nu aveam așa ceva. E destul de interesant.
Yeah, actually it's ideal for oily skin and also acne, but actually it's suitable for all skin types. Maybe we need to adjust the frequency. Of course, oily skin can use it twice or 3 times per week, and sensitive skin maybe just need every 15 days. We just need to adjust the frequency, but all of us, we need charcoal mask because all of us, we have impurities, we have toxins. Because it's normal, because it's an accident of the natural process of our skin. That's why it's so interesting to use something to remove these toxins. And also, for instance, for very sensitive skin, maybe you can reduce the frequency of peelings. Because when you use the charcoal mask, you feel your skin clean, because it also removes dead cells. It's a kind of peeling mask as well, because it's going to remove toxins and also dead cells. If you use it regularly, you will see that the blackheads are getting better and better when you use it, because it helps to take out all this oxidation on the pores. Okay?
It's the best choice for acne.
It's the best one. Yeah.
For my skin type.
Yeah. And also because it really reduces the inflammation. If you have very sensitive acne with inflammation, with really painful pimples, it really helps us to reduce the inflammation. It comes with a little bit of refreshing feeling. And it's normal to feel itching or tingling. It's normal. You must advise your customer that you will feel it. And it's good because it means that it's working on the skin. It doesn't mean that the skin is reacting to the product. So it's a normal feeling after using. Itching, tingling, something. It's close to irritation, but when you remove it, you feel your skin really amazing. No redness at all, no irritation, and the skin is even more calm than before using the mask. And if you afterwards use the sleeping mask, you will see. You will see. Please let me know if you like the combination, because I'm sure that you will love it. It's a really, really good combination. First, we take out all the bad things from the skin, and then we provide something really interesting for our skin. Da.
Și asta e un pachet promoțional.
Și puteți să folosiți ca și mască de din orice tratament.
Nu e în prezentare. Nu știu că avea venit ieri, nu e în prezentare. Produsele acestea, sleeping, masca de care punem avem pe stoc, tot cu pachetul promoțional, dar ce lansăm astăzi nu avem pe stoc. Deci sunt doar bucățile pe care le vedeți aici, dar câteva, într-o săptămână, 2 o să le masca de care punem avem. Da, da. Da, serumul, deci tot ce vă prezint o să fie la revizare și există și kitul profesional care se prezinte ulterior. Dar toate astea le recomandăm pe revizare.
Are we late? A bit.
It's okay.
It's okay?
It's okay.
Because if we are late, what we can make is, I can start with the treatment, with the practice, and I can explain the products of the professional kit during the practice. What do you think?
Noi aveam pregătite și tratamentul de la Lab Division. Nu știu, am câți dintre dumneavoastră nu știu să-l facă, pentru că este lansat deja de anul trecut, până din vârstă. Dacă vreți, putem să facem doar pe acesta și să ne concentrăm mult mai mult pe acesta fiind nou, și cel de la Lab Division am nu știu că rămâne cunoașteți.
Like this we can save a little bit of time.
You finish your presentation.
Yeah?
And, yes.
Okay.
So
So,
in lab division we make only theory. We make only practice. No more.
okay. So, this is the new professional treatment. As I told you, this one is suitable for all skin types. It comes with 6 treatments inside. Okay. The first step is the peeling, the one I already explained you. Remember that it's available for the retail and also for the professional use. Then we have the serum. Then we have the mask. Yeah, this small sachet is the mask. And believe me, you will love it. You will love it.
This is different, no?
Yeah,
Different than the sleeping mask.
it's different than the sleeping mask, and it's different than every kind of mask you already know. So you cannot compare this mask with another one on the market. So the texture is something really new. It's something really new. It's the best way to explain it. You will understand me when you see it. But the best way to explain it is a kind of ice mask. It's because it's really refreshing, because the feeling is really, really cold. In the beginning, it's like to put ice on your skin, and also because of the texture. The texture is something completely new. It's not a cream, it's not a gel, it's not a silicone texture, it's not a mask, a cream mask. You will see, you will see. It will remind you to the ice texture. It's something really, really, really interesting. You will see later on. And then you have a small tube of the same retail cream.
And the serum is the same? The serum is the same?
No,
or is
no,
it
no, no, no.
only the scrub and the
Yeah, because this one, it's just hyaluronic acid. So there's anything else inside, just hyaluronic acid. Pure hyaluronic acid in both sizes. It comes with low and high molecular weight. It comes in both. It's a combination between both. And in this one, we have a combination with some other ingredients. So it's completely different. Yes, it's completely different. So, as I told you, the first one is the peeling, is the first step. I already explained you the peeling. So, the second step of the treatment is the hyaluronic serum. Actually, we follow the same step by step as in our other skincare treatments. As you know, we use a special massage cream, which is our vitalizing massage cream. Are you familiar with our vitalizing massage cream? Yeah. Of course, you are familiar with it. So, as you know, this is a special massage cream. It's a special for so many reasons. The first one is because of the texture. It comes with the cream texture, and when it's in contact with the skin, it becomes oily. But it's a water base, so it means that you can remove it just with water. No need to use any kind of cleanser. On the other side, it comes with very interesting active ingredient, which comes from vitamin E. This is glucosylsperidine, and this glucosylsperidine is a bioflavonoid, which is a kind of cosmetic radiofrequency. What does it mean? It means that it helps to increase the blood circulation, but not on the external layers of our skin. It really stimulates blood circulation on the deep layers of our skin, as the radiofrequency used to do. And it really increases the effect of the treatment because it improves the absorption of the active ingredients on one side, and on the other side because it really improves the appearance of the skin. After the treatment, after the massage, the skin is pinky because of this activation. These characteristics make we need to adjust our treatment in order to take the maximum profit from the mask, from the cream, sorry. That's why we change the step by step in our treatments. Normally, we clean, right? We clean the skin, we tonify them, we follow with the exfoliation, After the exfoliation, we use the serum. After the serum, we make the massage. And after the massage, we proceed with the mask and cream, right? This is the normal step-by-step. We change the step-by-step a little bit. So after the exfoliation, we proceed immediately with the massage. Why? Because this cream is going to stimulate the results of the treatment. Doesn't make sense to stimulate the skin after use the most concentrated product of the treatment, which is the serum. It's better to stimulate first, and then when the skin is ready, we use the serum. Like this, we can increase the penetration. In one side, it's necessary to do it before the serum, and the texture of the cream allowed us to do it because it's water-based. Just water, it means that it's formulated to remain on the surface of the skin in order to provide us a good texture, right? If we leave it, it gets dry. You may feel that it's penetrated, but it's not. It's leaving a film which doesn't allow the penetration of the other active ingredients. So that's why we need to remove it. Always, always. Doesn't make sense to leave it because it's not gonna make anything else after the massage. Okay? I highly recommend you to apply it on the eye area because it really improves the direct appearance of the eyes and also improves the color of the eye darkness.
And we can use it like a mask for trimming.
Yeah, sure. Actually, in our massage procedure, what we make is we use it first as a mask. We leave it for a while in contact with the skin to give the cream the opportunity to change the texture by itself, because when it's in contact with the temperature of our skin, it becomes from creamy to oily. During this time, we make a deep relaxation on the scalp, which is also very nice. Okay. Afterwards, we make a really complete facial massage. We consider that the muscles on our face are connected. It means that if you want to provide a deep relaxation to our customers, we need to relax all the muscles which are connected with the muscles on the face. Doesn't make sense to make massage on the face and look for the best results if you don't relax all the muscles connected with them. Cannot, because if this part is tense and the muscles are connected, so you cannot get the best results. So that's why we separate our massage in 3 areas. We start by relaxing the décolleté, shoulders, arms as well, and a little bit the back. Then we follow with the neck, and then we finish with the face. So it takes around 15 minutes. It's a little bit long, but the results are very nice. In the sense of relaxation, I mean, the customer will love it, and on the other side, because you really improve the results of the treatment. So, in this new procedure, in this new step-by-step, we start with the peeling, then we proceed with the mask, with the cream, sorry. I say mask because for me it's a mask. Actually, it's a massage cream. So after the peeling, we proceed with the massage cream. When the massage is over, we remove the excedent of cream. We proceed with the application of the serum without massage, just application because the massage is already done, so no need to massage it again. Afterwards, we prepare the mask. Okay? We leave it for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay? And then when the mask is, the exposition time is over, we remove the excedent of mask. We use a special procedure to remove the mask. Otherwise, it's a little bit crazy. You will see. You will understand me later on. And once the skin is clean, we finish with the application of the day cream, with the hyaluronic cream pollution neutralizer. Okay, this is the step-by-step. As you can see, it's very simple. It's very easy to remember. I mean, the procedure is very easy. But you will see that all the products they have special characteristics that make this treatment special. Okay? So.